probably doesn't win. Georgia head coach Joe Mihalik, junior Wanye Green, sophomore Brian Bernardi, coach, and opening statement about tonight's game, please.
Well, we're just glad the game finally came. It was a long wait for a lot of people. These two guys I'm sitting beside was, I don't even know what it was. It seemed like 18 months, 18 years, and of course the first game goes overtime. So long wait, it was well worth the wait. As you can see, these guys couldn't wait to get back on the floor and play. And, you know, I thought it was, we got a lot of stuff from a lot of people. Good balance, the minutes were balanced, the points were balanced. You know, good way to start the season, for sure. We're going to enjoy it, and then you know, wake up tomorrow and start getting ready for NC State.
Wanye and Brian, what kind of nerves you have coming into this game?
I was pretty nervous at first. It was, I think it was all based on my first shot. You know, I made my first shot, so I felt pretty good about myself, and I felt how the game was going to go.
In warm-ups, I was really nervous. I couldn't feel my hands really. I was missing every shot, but
I can never feel.
I mean, once I stepped on the court, they all went away.
Wanye, how's your hand doing? I saw you were grabbing a little bit during the game.
It's good. I just fell on my thumb, so it's nothing serious.
Brian, rumor has it that we know you can shoot. That's what they were talking about when you came here. But as soon as you took that first shot, did you know you were feeling it tonight?
I mean, I always go into the game thinking I'm going to make every shot. So once that first one goes in, I feel like I'm not going to miss after that one.
And Coach, for you, did you expect him to have the night that he did, 6 of 8 from three-point range, 22 points?
I mean, that's exceptional. Now, you know, to expect that of somebody isn't fair to him. But I'll tell you what, I'll say this, you're surprised when Brian Bernardi misses. And, you know, the way these two guys play together is really, it's a thing of beauty. You know, people talk about, you know, you mentioned Brian, a great shooter. And he's not just a shooter, it's all the other stuff. How hard he works defensively, diving on the floor for loose balls, we're up 30 or 40, and diving 50 feet for a loose ball. That's just the kind of guy he is. But a lot of people would say, well, what's Wanye Green like? Well, this is what he's like. 14 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, no turnovers. So, you want to know what Wanye Green's like? That's what he's like right there.
Coach, Musa goes down early, and obviously you have to go to the two-year freshmen who are bigs. Rokas, 10 rebounds in just 10 minutes, and Andre put up a nice game himself, 11 rebounds and in 6 blocks. So what did you like from those two performances?
What did you like? I mean, it was, you know, that's the way Rokas is. I mean, he has great hands. He just has an incredible knack for getting to the basketball. I mean, for him to get 10 rebounds and 10 points, it's like Brian shooting 6 for 8. It's amazing what he can do. But you know, Andre Walker was terrific. He was terrific. I'll tell you what, I don't mind sharing this with you. A week ago, he was struggling. He was really struggling a week ago. And then this last week, you know, he just played good in our scrimmage at Penn State. Played good here, and he's been good. He's been good.
Coach, any update on Musa? Is he going to be ready to play at NC State?
Yeah, I mean, he's, you know, we just, once the game got out, we realized it wouldn't be smart to put him back in there, and you know, we're going to get his knee checked out tomorrow and see what's up.
Coach, all offseason long, you talked about packing the MAC, getting the fans out here. The fans came out, they were loud, they were rambunctious. How'd you feast off the energy? It was a great night. The energy, the excitement in there, the emotion there was terrific. The students were fabulous. And what I feel good about, at least I think, is that anybody that came there to watch this game is going to want to come back again. And that's what you try to do, is give them a reason to come back. You know, we felt bad a year ago when we let everybody down, and I'd like to think that this year we didn't let anybody down. And if they like what they saw, I'd like to think they'll be back next Friday night when we play Stony Brook.
Meet Bexley, 16 points, and Malik Nichols had 15. What did you like from those two in their first games as Friday?
Well, you know, again, that's the kind of guys they are. I don't know what they do exceptionally well. They just do everything well. You know, and they were kind of quiet for me. I was surprised. I mean, had 12 at halftime. It was kind of quiet for me that he did that. But you know, again, when you're playing with people like Wanye Green, you just work hard to get open. He's going to get you the ball. And I thought the team was unselfish. We had a couple of San Antonio Spur-like possessions where we moved the ball around pretty good. It's fun to watch. It's fun to coach these guys.
Coach, you win 94-61. Is there anything you take away that you didn't like from tonight's game?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm sure we'll see some stuff when we get unknown, when we look at the tape. I mean, it's never as good as you think, and it's never as bad as you think when you watch that tape. So, I'm sure there were some things that we can, there's no doubt there's some things we can do better. We're going to have to do them better to beat, some good teams.
Joe, given, like you said, how long a lot of these guys waited to play and how long you've been waiting to play with these guys and coach these guys, could tonight have gone any better for you?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. It went pretty good. You couldn't ask for much more than this. And, not just the final score, but the fact that so many people played well. These two guys, they just got to get this monkey off their back and not playing a game for them. Now they're fine. They're fine now. The nerves are out of their system, the jitters are gone, the rustiness is gone, and they can just, do what they do best, and that's play basketball.
Coach, were you toying with a 4-guard offense in the second half, or was I dreaming?
What's that?
A 4-guard offense?
Yeah, we have a bunch of little guys out there, so, but everybody's a guard. Everybody's a guard except for Andre Walker and Moose and Rokas. They're all guards, aren't they?
I guess that's good.
Wanya, I noticed in warm-ups you were the first guy to ditch the warm-ups and just wear your uniform. Was that kind of a sign of how eager you were after a year of being on the sidelines to just get out there and play a game that counted?
Yeah, kind of. I just want to get warmed up as fast as I can. Be ready to make my teammates better. And they are.
Coach, for a guy like Dion, last year he had to be the guy with Zeke Upshaw. Do you think for him getting guys like Brian and Wanya out here to sort of take that load off of him certainly helped him? I mean, he had 11 points, but he didn't need to be the guy tonight.
Oh, of course, no, he didn't. And nobody has to be the guy. I mean, nobody. Wanya doesn't have to be the guy. He can just play basketball and find Brian Bernardi when he's open and shoot when he's open and dump it to Malik Nichols when he's cut to the basket. And there's a lot of good guys. And I think it's a bunch of guys that share the game, play well together, and know that if we play hard together, we can be a good team.
Coach, you see your identity this year kind of being a three-point shooting machine, because 25 threes tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love it. I love the shot. I mean, it's, I was a math major, so I know 3 is more than 2. So I love the shot. But, I mean, it can be something that can be dangerous. I mean, it can be dangerous to just live and die by that. You know that. And I don't want to become that. I mean, if we become a really good three-point shooting team, that's great. But I want to become. We don't want to be just a team that shoots threes. And I don't think that we are. So.
Coach, in a game where so many things went right, what pleased you the most?
I would say it's something we talked about just a couple seconds ago, how unselfish everybody is and how hard they played. And when you do that, good things happen.
Joe, I was away a couple years to get back with Wanya and Amin. Was there a point where it just kind of felt like old habits, just put on an old pair of shoes, it just clicked like it did in Niagara, working with those two guys?
These guys, yeah, it is kind of unique, the relationship we have, and it's fun, and what's even more special is the way these two guys are, Amin and Wanya. I'm a parent of twins, so I see those twin idiosyncrasies, and they're like that. I mean, they just look at each other and they hear a word and it means the same thing to them, and it's just, they have this incredible understanding about each other, so it's kind of neat to watch them. They're like twin brothers, they really are. Wanya's a lot better looking, but
One more question?
Coach, without looking too far ahead, what do you see in the Wolfpack?
honestly, I just, I don't know much about them. I know they lost their best scorer from last year. I know they got they have a great recruiting class in there. They had a transfer from Alabama sitting out who's a really good player, but it's just why you play the games, I mean, we can't wait to get down there. I mean, we're going to play a really good team on their home court, and, it's going to be a great challenge. It's something we can't wait to, get down there and see what we're going to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.